I wish like
That's why I like when companies compete with each other, because it makes a better product.
that's true.
Yeah.
Capitalism, baby. Competition creates better shit. It also leads to the downfall of civilization. If you're
Facts.
Karl Marx.
Facts.
What was I gonna look up?
This is the Blue Sage, by the way. He's fucking
His
crazy.
name's Gerald.
Yeah, his name's Gerald. He likes long walks on the beach. Well, he's gonna have sex with Daxter.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was. I totally love... I mean, I feel a similar way about games that Zelda has inspired, except I love every Zelda game, so it's
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? It's one of the things that's really interesting to me is to think about, well, two things about games. One, I guess you can just say it as simply as like thematic analysis, because like anything that's made, well, I don't know if I'll say anything, but anything, a lot of things like have themes in them, obviously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, weren't you just here?
I'm thinking.
Yeah, you were.
I'm thinking. I was.
But didn't you have to go right from the stage? Oh, you can just go back on that little floaty platform. Don't worry. But yeah, the other thing besides that, though, is the impact that some games have on other games. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like when, I don't know, writers get inspired by other writers, musicians get inspired by other musicians, and in the same way, people who make games get inspired by other games. And there's just something that's really interesting to me to see like what gets picked out of a certain thing, and like you know, like what the takeaway is from a certain game.
Yeah, because because it's like, you always hear a ton of reviews where it's like this show, this cartoon, this game takes a ton of aspects from other games and heightens them, you know?
Yes.
That's like a constant review thing, which is why I think like, I don't know, things are kind of always getting better. There are a lot of shit always coming out. That'll always be a thing though. Because like, I don't know, you can't, not everyone can do everything great. So
That's true.
So it's like, but I especially like there are some like specific like pinnacles of certain genres where it's like, oh wow, they clearly played this game and saw that it did right, and then
Nice job. Nice. That was really close.
saw that it did right in these areas and wasn't too cool in these areas, and then
Yeah.
just only took the good from it.
Well, it's hard too to me to say something like that, just because I think it's like, oh yeah, this shit. It's like, I know it's not what you're saying, so it's not like, you know, whatever, but it's like saying that it's like everything's always getting better. That is true, because things keep building off of one another. But I think that the success of a game too, or in any type of thing, isn't just like what it does and is, but is also like kind of when it is. I don't think that you could ever like, how can I word it? I don't think it's ever like this type of process where you could refine. I'll just use Zelda for example, right? I don't think there's ever a way that they could make the quote unquote perfect Zelda game, and if they did, it wouldn't be a formula that if they followed it again would be just as good as the last time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that about like every single game, because like each one it'll sound dumb, but I think it's just as simple as everything is different. You know what I mean? Like if you release a certain movie at a certain time, I can guarantee you that some people would think that it's better than if it was at another time. Like, just because of things that might be happening in the world or in someone's life even at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you actually chose the exact sentence that I didn't mean the most in what I said. So, I like, of all the things, after I said it, I'm like, well, that's not what I mean. But
Yeah, no, I it's just what I heard. You
Yeah.
know, it looks like he's peeing.
oh shit. No, but like everything's always getting better. I mean, like there are more examples of what works and what doesn't. So it's much easier for games to be like, all right, let's take the parts of this that was good and let's not include the shit that was bad. But then that arises other shit that is bad, and then we figure out, oh, this was a thing that was bad that we didn't know was bad because we didn't try it until now. So it's like, I don't know, things are always evolving, you know.
I think there's going to be an interesting, like, it's kind of an interesting pendulum swinging type of thing that I think will probably happen, or that could conceivably see happening, because like. So I think that Breath of the Wild was as successful as it was because it capitulated on the freedom that not a lot of games in the market offer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it offered that to such a large degree, and I think that people will look at that success and emulate it to the degree where I think people will eventually start to crave something with structure again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll go back.
Yeah. I just think that that's really interesting too. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like it's almost like things can be good just because of
it's not
how
like,
much of it there
and it's
isn't.
not like inherent. Like it's just all about like who you are, man. Because it's not like, oh, we're saying like linear stories are worse than open world games.
Not at
like
all.
That's just kind of like people are like whatever the fuck you are. But
Yeah. Boom.
also, if you noticed, I've been using the specific type of eco to get each one whose eco that is. You know.
I didn't notice that
I
actually.
used the red guy's eco to beat the shit out of those crawly dudes. Why did I do that, Jack? to get the red dude, and I used the blue. I already got the blue guy. I forgot what I did to get him though, but whatever.
You used blue ego.
Yeah, there's a platform, I think. But yeah, the specific thing I was thinking about was when I was talking about, just to give like a voice to what I was saying, was Boku no Hero. Because when I very much kind of view that as a show that has literally taken a lot of the shit that is good about shonen and has just not included the shit that's bad about shonen.
That's true.
So that's like what I was thinking about when I was like, things are always getting better. I was like exclusively thinking about how like Boku no Hero is a show that like clearly studied the shonens that came before it.
Yeah.
And was like, this shit is what people like about it. This other shit is pretty bad. So let's just not do the bad shit.
That's Trizzle. That's Trizzle. Like, I can't think of a single multi-episode fight in Boku no Hero.
Oh, I don't think that's a bad thing though.
I think it can be. I think it really depends. I mean, there are some multi-episode fights that I really love. I just think that I think that there will be in Boku no Hero. I just think that I think that the rarity of them is more important than having an overabundance of them. You know
That's
what I
true.
mean?
Yeah, I was like, because like I thought you were saying that just like multi-episodes fights are inherently bad whenever they're used. And I'm like, whoa.
No.
I really don't feel that.
I just think that there are a ton of them in
other shonens.
Yes.
Yeah, that I agree with. Because then they like oversaturation of certain things.
Well, the first fight that I can even think of between two people that took more than one episode in Boku no Hero was, I mean, spoiler I guess if you haven't watched it, whatever. All Might versus All for One. That took 2 episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cuz like the thing with Muscular, that took 1 episode. I just feel like it's a good way of maintaining high stakes. Or of establishing high stakes.
Yeah, so when they finally do break that trend of only doing 1 episode fights, it'll be something.
It's bigger. Like, for the All Might and All for One fight to be 2 episodes long felt more important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's because every single fight, it's not every single fight that they did was like 3 episodes long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That abundance I would call not a wise thing.
yeah. Oversaturation of any. If you do one thing too many in any any show, it gets annoying. Like
Yes.
anything.
Agreed. There's only one thing you can do in life many times and not get tired of it. And
Let's play Jak And Daxter.
correct. That's actually exactly what I was thinking. I don't think you're gonna be able to do what you think you're gonna do. You did it.
Fuck
And
the haters.
now you have no ego. JK lol. You know, I really was a hater for a second.
You were one of the haters. You were like, Aaron is trying to do the thing where he makes a shortcut and fucks it up, but I made a shortcut and I didn't fuck it up.
Can you blame me?
Because I do it all the time.
Blame me though.
Boop boop ba-doop boop.
That was perfectly in line with Daxter.
What's up? I'm gonna fucking eat you.
What's up, Thorin?
Rescued by a boy and his muskrat.
Oh my god.
He's from the swamp, you can tell. He's one of the swamp dudes. Remember when we fought in the swamp?
Yes,
That's where
I
this
do.
boy is from.
Yeah, I remember him. I also remember what must have been his fucking cousin. Boom!
Sweet.
We got them all! It's
Well, we
time
didn't
to
get
finish
Samos.
this game.
Samos is still trapped.
No, he's not. He'll untrap himself.
Oh God, Jack, what did you just do?
Jack! I'm pretty sure Samos just literally untraps himself.
No, I saved Samos.
No, you don't.
How the fuck do I build a respect with him?
You already do have
No,
that.
that's like the whole point. Like Samos just thinks you're a fucking kid, and that's why he's asking you to do all these things in like a very demeaning tone, because he's just like, fucking do it, because you don't do anything. And then Jack like proves that he's the hero, that like he's the hero, and then Samos is like, you know what, you're all right, Jack.
Marry my daughter.
So that's like it's like a earning a respect thing.
Okay. I thought he just fucking did it. Like if you would literally ask me what I think is about to happen, I think you're gonna walk up those stairs and Samos is like, all right, awesome. Breaks his own chains with like his fucking teeth. And like
Oh, there are the steps.
yeah, there they are. Boom.
He thought he was gonna be the one.
That's a really naive thought at this point. I just don't get it.
Jack fucking murders.
Like those guys would be fine even if Gol and Maya's plan does not go through. Like they don't have any personal stakes vested in this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
I guess you're gonna go over that way.
The steps are over there.
Cool. Boop. Boop. We're so close to finishing this game again.
Exactly. And we're going to get to experience the ending that you thought was super confusing, but it was totally natural to me because I've seen it a million times. So like the fact that you were so confused really shocked me because I was like, duh, that's just what happens.
Man, this fucking... I wish I was more excited right now.
The dramatic conclusion of Bork and Dazer.
You guys want me to act more excited? All right, here we go. Ready? Wow, Aaron, I can't believe it! I can't believe I'm finally gonna finish Jak And Daxter!
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder what happens.
Yeah, dude. I think even if I asked you to explain to me what you think happens, I don't think you'd be able to because I don't think you really got it.
What?
How this game ends.
So there's... they're gonna open the... They're gonna... Spoilers, I guess.
For what's about to happen.
They're gonna open the vat, and then
Because you know they're
the Dark Eco.
They're trying to get
Dark Eco back up into the world because it was sealed away.
it to become
And so you're gonna fight the gigantic mosquito robot,
yeah.
and it's not gonna be working. And then you're gonna fucking get Light Eco, whatever the hell that shit is.
And do you know how I get it?
No.
Like, do you know why?
No.
Okay, so the Dark Eco was sealed away by the Precursors, right?
Yeah.
So the Light Eco was stored there as a means to stop
Oh,
anybody.
a failsafe.
A
It's the Master Sword.
It's the failsafe in case anyone would ever try to open the silos. So that's why the Light Eco appears when someone tries to open the silos.
You're fucked.
Okay. That's why it appears when someone tries to open the silos. Jack takes it and eats it
I see.
and becomes pretty cool, and he kicks ass.
Yeah, that
And
that-
Light Eco doesn't come back until the third game, and it's pretty fucking cool in the third game.
That's literally why the Master Sword exists. To prevent Dark Eco.
The same fucking shit.
Yeah, same exact shit. I love those types of stories though, like the fail-safe type of method. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something about it is very, very powerful to me. You know, like this was put in place in case this ever happened to prevent it, and
And it did.
unfortunately that time has come.
Yeah.